All right. You going to wake up fairly instantaneously, but so you wake up in a room, and the bed is actually way too big for you. And you just kind of notice you're being laid on top, but you really can't move. Um, and you're having a hard time visualizing the room in itself, but you are conscious ish. The last thing
Um,
that you remember is being smacked in the head, I think by the horde and knocking you
yeah, it was the
out.
only conscious person towards the end, as everyone was getting their ass beat until the
Yes,
you
yes.
know.
Everybody got their ass beat, and you have woken up, and it is your call.
Oh, where the hell am I now? Wait. What happened? Where the heart? Where are we? Where are we? What's going on? Wait. Nix looks around the room, very confused.
Give me a perception check with disadvantage. Two. Of
Of course,
course,
the other
of
roll is a
course,
24.
of
Of course.
course.
Of course. Anyway.
So you notice that this bed is pretty monstrous in size,
Mhm.
but do very you see a big animal next to you, but you're having such a hard time actually focusing on it because, well, you are waking up from a near death experience.
Oh, what the hell? Wait, you look familiar. My brain's a little jumbled. Me got smashed one too many times in the head from the freaking horde soldiers.
And with that, you uh, don't you hear, but you don't understand what it's saying. Um, as it's
Can I
try.
tap
Oh,
my helm?
uh, um, let's see. Give me a sleight of hand check with disadvantage.
Uh,
Nope. Nope. You can't right now. It is trying to speak, but you're not quite sure it's a language you understand. It's more of that you're just the senses are off, as in you are trying to get back into this world fully. Um, and you feel something cold go on your eyes, and you go out like a light, and you wake up the next morning. Give me a wisdom save.
fuck's sake, my rolls today.
Eh. Um, you have a dream. It is a very
Okay.
fleeting dream. The dream. This is going to sound horrible. The dream is of multicolored tendrils and a purple lightning.
Oh, sexy time dream. Wait, no, that's not a sexy time dream.
No, no, this is not quite the sexy time dream. But I'm like, it sounds like it from what you rolled. Uh, um, and so, but in the background, you see purple lightning, and
Mhm.
you hear something go, but you can't understand its words. It's whispering to you, but you can't understand its words. You're not sure if it's speaking a different language or if you're just still not quite 100% there. It feels
Am
familiar,
I
but it's fleeting.
cognizant that this is like some kind of not usual dream, or am
Yes,
I
yes.
okay?
That you are definitely cognizant of. You rolled high enough for that.
I don't understand what's going on. This dream is really, really weird, and I don't like it. I don't understand what you're saying, and like I feel this is not like a usual dream, or yeah, whatever.
Give me.
I really prefer like the dreams with the other tentacles, but this dream isn't doing it for me.
Give me a perception check. So, your ears might not be quite working as well, but you can kind of see in the distance a fog and a shadowy creature where the tentacles are potentially coming from. It is very disconcerting, even though you really can't see the shape. It is incredibly scary.
So I can't really conceptualize what kind of shape or thing it is. I can just sense it's like
it's
creature,
a shape.
or...
Yeah, it's a probable creature. You kind of just see like a half semicircle, but it's so far in the distance. It could be like an elk. It could be a blob. It's just a little too far away with the fog coming in.
And there's no other details I can make out.
No, it's so it is like a dark purple. It might be due to the illumination. It might be a dark purple in shape. You really can't see. It's not black, but you know it has a color to it. But it's just so far in the distance, and the fog is certainly not helping things.
Am I able to move in the dream?
Yes, you are.
Can I move towards it?
You may go ahead and you move towards it, but it seems like you're walking forward, but you're really not going anywhere. It almost seems like it's purposely keeping its distance. The fog, it really isn't picking up, but after you've been walking for say 15 to 20 minutes, you'd expect to see it grow in size or
well, this is a dream. Sometimes I'm really good at like controlling my dreams. So when I can like blink my way over to it. Yeah, I just like think really hard about it. Maybe I don't know. This is some weird shit.
Yeah. So you go ahead and try that. Roll me a Constitution save. Oh, that one would have been perfect. So 19. You blink, you get forced back, but you almost with it being playing like this and going back, you actually expect it to be pushed back. So instead of falling or running head first, you kind of just get trampoline back to where you were. But you actually land on your feet and honestly don't feel all that worse for wear, other than annoyed as hell that you tried to force yourself there and it got pushed back. So you're pretty sure this isn't a dream.
I don't really like this. Get the fuck out or talk to me.
Give me a charisma save.
A charisma save?
Yes. Oh yeah, you pass. So with that, a tentacle whips at you angrily and strikes you in the head, trying to force into your mind to push you away, but you actually resist it.
I would like to remind you, I know my thing might be stronger than the average thing, but I do have that ring that protects my mind somewhat.
Now that's why you're able to roll a charisma save.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep. So you were able to protect yourself thanks to this.
Okay. Yeah, the mind shielding ring. Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Oh yeah, I know.
Um.
And you hear a screech as it realizes that you protected yourself from
Oh,
its.
you want to play knock knock on my noggin? Well, you're gonna have to come out and talk to me.
Let's see. Hold on 1 second.
I can do this all night, day, whatever. It's my dream. I rule here. Freaking beings invading my dreamscape.
Okay. You need to roll me another charisma save. Second roll again. You get it breaks through your barrier, and it finally speaks to you in different words. So it's almost like it is purposely mimicking other people talking to you at different. So for every word, it's a different person that you may have met. You may know it may be a party member that randomly talks to you, and then the next word is some random beggar. And it just keeps alternating words and faces, and it's very disconcerting and also incredibly confusing to keep up.
Can I make sense of any of the words it's saying, or is it too fast to comprehend?
Give me a intelligence save.
Intelligence save?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to give you a bonus to this. Oh, okay. So you hear words, basically every other. A lot of them are beware, fear, death, life. It's not a coherent string of words, and you aren't sure if it is something to believe or to unbelieve. But it feels like it is trying to warn you about life and death.
You know, this isn't very helpful. This is like when you go to those fortune tellers at the fair and they just start babbling about life and death and all the things. I could really use a little clue in here.
It is trying, and it tried again, but it is struggling to communicate to you because of the ring. And with that, it is growing agitated, and the words and the faces are now going to faces in different dialects, even.
Sense any kind of magic type or anything from it? Can I use I know I'm in a dream. Am I actually in a dreamscape, or am I in another realm, so to speak? Can I tell?
Give me an Arcana check. You're unsure if you're in a different realm or in a dream, but it seems to be very purplish, and it kind of draws you to the kingdom itself, but it is much more barren than the kingdom. So it has the hues of the purples that you're used to in the kingdom.
Is there anything tangible around me or in this sort of dreamscape, or is it just like a something that's trying to get in my mind kind of thing?
So the only thing that's tangible in this dreamscape is the fog, which really isn't that tangible, the lightning in the distance, which highlights an eerily purplish hue, and when the lightning flashed, the fog itself looks purple, and the tentacle that is right in your head. Those are the only things tangible. Even the
Oh, so there's
ground
like a
itself.
tentacle that's actually touching me?
Yes. Or you think it's touching
Perfect.
you. You think it might be touching you. You're not entirely sure.
I'm going to reach out to touch the tentacle and try and read its thoughts.
Give me 1 second. It resists.
Okay.
I
knew that
read.
was highly probable, but I had to try.
Oh no! It had to use all of its tricks. I will state that, because I will say that you thought you were able to read its minds, and then you just got a huge uh, telenetic push back, almost like the astral push away. You were real close. You could almost feel like you were about to detect its thoughts, and then it pushed away.
I'm gonna try one more time, but with a different way. Using my last spell slot, I am gonna use tongues and try again to touch it.
All right, so excuse me. You do feel that it basically did allow you to help communicate it a little bit more, and now you hear a more consistent voice. It still flutters between your different party members, but it's more consistent. And it goes,
right. It's still an ever-changing voice, but I can somewhat understand it now.
Yeah, it's now like gently flowing into different party members' voices over like a sentence. And at this point, it's much less jarring to try and understand. And initially, it was speaking really, really fast, and then all of a sudden, it went, "Oh, understand me? Do you now?"
Well, what do you know? Yes, I do.
Something pushing back. Strong magic on body. Keeping thoughts away.
Yeah, you might say I don't particularly like people rooting around inside my noggin.
Only way to speak. I apologize.
Yeah, why should I trust that I want you in my noggin? What's your name?
What is name?
What do people call you? Do you have a name? Are you a being? Are you sentient? You can talk. You must have some kind of
Sentient, yes. Name? No. No name. Or many names, but not one.
What's one of the names you're known by?
No answer. Too many to think of. Too few to think of.
Ah, come on. Throw this girl a bone. Certainly you can, give me something to work with. Oh god, that was a terrible roll.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it doesn't even need to roll for that.
Nope.
Nope. No, no name. Don't go by name. Many thoughts. No favorites. All same.
Well, what do you want? Why are you trying to talk to me?
You actually hear. You actually hear a whole lot of chatter. No way to understand. Like almost 1,000 voices going at the same time, and then it dies down. Why don't you know why I want to talk to you? You are special.
Special? I'm not special.
Very
That's
special.
ridiculous.
You live, but dead.
Excuse me? Are you trying to imply I stink? Because, I am not like some zombie stinkaloo.
It, no smell. No idea of
Pretty sure
smell.
I washed the other day. Yeah, I know I got a quick bath.
You hear a whole bunch of cacophony of voices again, and then you hear a voice this time, not party members, but members that like you swear you've met way back in the day, like random people, and go, smell nice. No problem, smell.
Well, that's good. 'Cause, I hate to think I smell like dead. Jeez. Kind of rude. Not really convincing me to want to talk to you.
Goes back to the party voice. We want understand how you live, how you died.
How I died? What the hell are you talking about?
Roll me a wisdom saving throw. It tries to force a memory on you. Your ring blocks it. Do you allow the memory to overcome you?
Can I recognize that it's one of my memories and not something else?
With that wisdom save, I will say yes. It is most likely an actual memory of yours.
Okay, then I'll let it through.
So, you are. Uh, there is right now a huge attack happening at Elderflower, and you are running away the from Fina's family's farm slash herbalist shop,
Hmm.
as fire elementals and those fire newts are burning the city alive right now. And a fire elemental then comes up from behind you and grabs your left wing, burning it to a crisp. As you fall down and scream in pain, as a giant tree that's on fire slams right onto your body, feeling like it instantly killed you. And then you pop back up. And it says, see? Death, but you alive.
Nick starts sort of breathing slightly panicky. If she's not even sure if she's actually breathing because she might be in a dreamscape. She's like starting to remember a little flash of one of the previous memories that had been unearthed a ways back. And if I died, how the hell am I alive? It doesn't make any sense. What the hell's going on? I don't like this. I don't like this memory.
Roll me a con save. You could, when that memory went through you, your left wing had like a phantom pain. Almost as if your body remembered this all of a sudden.
I don't get it. If I died, how am I alive? None of this makes any sense.
So, with that, it goes. So, don't know how alive?
No. It doesn't make any sense. If I died, how would I be alive? I should be dead, right? I mean, if that's my actual memory, none of this makes sense.
You hear the cacophony of voices speak over everything. You have no chance of understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, 15 minutes have gone by, and they are still talking. Do you do anything, or do you wait?
I will wait and hang on a second. I need to. I would like to. Try and use my insight to see. Oh, Jesus, never mind. Fucking hell.
Well, that DC, I don't think you would have been able to go through because it's many thousands. Think like Legion speaking all at once.
No, that wasn't what I was asking. I was
okay.
I was trying to determine if I could tell if it had any malicious intentions.
I will allow you to roll with advantage because you're the one that initiated contact with it. Its questions are pointed, but it is curious.
I'm going to make a. For myself. Well, I just gave myself a high roll to do something very unlike me. Nyx is going to completely drop all the ring is an at will. She will stop trying to block any communication that it's trying to do.
Okay. So you're going to block it?
No, I'm saying I will not.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I have to make sure I'm still got my hearing issues from my ear infection. So just making sure. Worries. Sorry. So
something very uncharacteristic of her. She's going to actually trust the thing and stop the mind shielding ring from blocking thoughts communication.
So when you do that, now I want you to roll me either a wisdom or intelligence save. It is your choice.
Wisdom save.
You are now able to get a partial gist of what I'm just going to call the Legion at this point, because I think that's a very good description of what's going on right now. And you're getting, they want to know what you are, and they're trying to get an agreement of how to get there. You really can't get any of the arguments, but that is the gist after 15 minutes while you waited, say, another 10 minutes for them to discuss or argue or.
I'm not sure I appreciate this like ongoing debate about what I am. What does it matter? I'm me. That's all that matters.
The voices stop.
I am Nixamelian Cinderblossom. That's all you need to know.
The party voice comes back. But are you Nyx Cinderblossom?
Yeah, that's my name.
We see.
At least I have a name to give. You haven't even given me anything to work with.
We are protector of the kingdom.
Protector of the kingdom? What? What does that mean? Who protects the kingdom and why?
For world safety. For all safety.
Safety of whom? From what?
You hear the cacophony of voices, and the voices are like, she doesn't know? And it now the cacophony is more talking about, why doesn't you know about the danger? And they are angry, but it is not anger towards you. It is the anger that the knowledge that they are supposed to have, or other people are supposed to have, are not there. And after like 2 or 3 minutes of argue, the voices hush, and the party voice goes back to protect world from Zabos.
Zabos?
Zabos, the destroyer.
Who the hell is Zabos? Do I recognize that name? I'm trying to look through my notes.
No.
Okay. Wait.
No.
King of the Crimson Emporium?
He is the king of the Crimson Emporium, but this Zabos is a different pronunciation. So you may be confused with that. So I will kind of just shush for now. Zabos, the destroyer of worlds, destroyer of demon world, destroyer of Fey world, destroyer of Celestia, destroyer of worlds. Try destroy kingdom. We prevent. We protect. Must protect.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. Then why in the hell would that freaking Nifley's end up like trying to help us. That doesn't make any sense at all.
Nithlis. Not associated with Zabos, but does not protect kingdom. Will unleash Zabos.
Unleash, huh? I don't get it.
Will. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm just trying to make some sense of this and ask a poignant question. So you said I do or do not recognize that Zabos is the name I've heard before as the king of the Crimson Emporium.
So yes, that is the name of the king of the Crimson Emporium.
Okay. Well, then I don't understand if the demons and the humans were fighting, but it seemed like someone else was involved in the whole thing. So who else is involved in this? I was so certain about that.
Everyone fought against Zabos. But
even the demons?
Everyone. Demon, angel, fiend, fae fought side. Great God attack.
Wow. This is all sounding way above my pay grade. I don't understand. What is it you want from me anyway?
Prophecy.
Prophecy?
Dead.
Oh, dear Lord. Oh, God. A prophecy. Freaking fortune teller bullshit again. Just down more like a fortune teller every minute.
Dead, but not dead. Bring Zabos back. We try to understand how, why, but you don't know. Give me a give me a wisdom save. You feel as if the tentacle is now moving inside your brain. You cannot stop it. And it goes, you don't know Zabos. How? You, prophecy. You must know. Why?
Well, was there more?
It's all questions confused. Why? How? And it's now no longer party voice.
I don't know anything
but it's
about no
different.
stupid prophecy or any of this nonsense. I was just trying to make some coin and live my life, and then I got pulled into this ridiculous nonsense with the freaking heroes and Lady Gorbag, and I swear to God, I'm just so sick of all this.
But you're fairy in kingdom. Fairy so rare. Then in a different words, different voice that you don't understand. You also dead but alive and fairy, and have met death, and was chosen by death.
Chosen by oh dear Lord, that sounds creepy as hell. Like a Grim Reaper. I don't what number would you die? I really should have paid attention in deity school.
And shield falling as prophecy foretold. Moons appearing. All has been foretold. Why don't you understand about Zabos?
Because we've never heard of Zebos until recently, until the demons started showing up, and then frickin' Niflies. Then there's those frickin' people in the kingdom and that stupid ass gnome. I swear to God, if I get my hands on that gnome, I'm gonna throw it out of his fucking neck.
Gnome is not protector. Gnome is annoying, but must keep for now. We protect, but prophecy failed us. Prophecy never fails us.
Whoo boy, if I had a gold piece for every time I heard some nonsense about a prophecy failing, blah, 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 blah. Whoop-de-doo, so your prophecy failed. What you gonna do about it now?
Zabos returns. World shatter. Bad. Sad.
What the hell do you think I'm supposed to do? I told you I don't know anything about all this nonsense and prophecy. I don't like the idea I'm some kind of prophecy. Really don't like it at all.
Sorry. All of a sudden, cough. Trying to switch voices mid-speech, tough. Come back to kingdom. Help us understand.
What do you mean come back to the kingdom? Thought I was in the kingdom. I thought I just passed out in the kingdom, and next thing I know, woke up and well, the sky's a little different, I think. But you know, other than that, I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Chatter. You hear chatter, and this time even you trying to focus, the train of thought is going everywhere. It's very confusing. And goes, come. You hear, and the party voices now speaking once again in single voices that you don't know who it is, but you do understand as it is slowing. It's not nearly as fast as before. And they go, visit kingdom, help us keep world safe. And with that, the tentacle leaves your brain and you wake back up. This time, you are completely under a full rest. You have all of your, and you're not going to be a part of the next one, so you have a long rest going through. Um, and with that, roll me a perception check. This time, you're able to see a what looks like to be a large beast to your side. You're not really fully there, but you recognize this beast. You think it's a little weird being this up close while you're laying in this giant-sized bed, but you recognize this beast as the beast that you were. Um, Sorry, you were kind of going. And remember, this is the beast that you saw in the astral plane.
I'm trying to find my notes for the fucking name of it. I need something more searchable. I'll just play dumb. Man. Am I dreaming again, or is this real now? Because I'm really tired of this.
It goes, this is more real than what you expect.
Sure. Reality involves a big ass fucking bed and a big ass fucking beast. I know I met you before, and I can't. It's been a really rough last few days, and I know I can't remember your name now. But,
And all of a sudden, it disappears. And in its place, if it will allow me, come on. We'll just move that there. In the wrong field again. Walks around to you to get a little closer. And you recognize this voice, even though the face looks a lot younger than you realize. But the hair, the eyes, and especially the robe definitely matches. And it goes, "Hi, young one. Do you remember me?" And you remember this. Yes, you definitely remember this. This is Agatha's voice. Just don't recognize how young the body looks.
whatever. Wait, why? Wait, why do you look and sound? What? Why do you look and sound like Agatha? Were you wearing Agatha's clothes? You can't be Agatha. Agatha's older and disappeared on me like damn bitch mentor of mine. You can't be. That doesn't make any sense.
She goes, I do greatly apologize, my young one. And you notice the young one being repeated over and over, and you never really like being called that. But you do recognize that semi condescending but loving tone of hers, and goes, "This is my true form, and I do apologize, but when I am in the kingdom, I do not show my true form. I rather look older and, well, less attractive, to have less notice on me," as she smiles.
Is this day gonna get any fucking weirder? I swear to wait. First, wait. First, there's the weird tentacle thing that wants to talk to me in my dreams. And there's the fucking gnome, and now you're here? What the hell? I
Tentacles?
thought I'd never see you again. I thought you were dead.
Well, I'm definitely not dead. I apologize, but I had to abide by the ruling above me that I had to go. And they thought this would be the best way for everything. And for that, I do truly apologize.
Oh, sure. You couldn't have even arranged like a little someone else to take over my lessons. Nope. Just left me high and dry. Ugh, I swear to God.
How I missed you, young one. But we must talk about this tentacle. What did this tentacle say?
What, the weird ass dream tentacle? It called itself the protector of the kingdom, and where the hell are we? Are we in the kingdom still? Because it's like you told me to come back to the kingdom, and that doesn't make any goddamn sense. How are we not in the kingdom?
That's because I teleported you and your party out to save you from Skulu.
Bless you.
Yeah,
Oh wait, that wasn't a sneeze, was it?
No. Skulu. He likes to call himself Skulu the Clever. But I know once I tell you that I think I know you know who I'm talking about.
Wait, are you talking about a certain gnomey gnome pants, grumpy vast bastard?
I told you knew who I was talking about.
Oh, he has a name.
He he is an odd one. He is
Oh, the odd one. Is that what you call bastard ass gnome that wanted to kill us all?
or
Yeah, sure. It's real odd. What the hell? I thought he was working with Lady Gorback.
she shakes her head. Gorbag. She's probably the only good one left.
What, of the freaking heroes of the kingdom?
She nods.
Oh, I was never a big fan of the heroes to begin with, but I suppose it makes sense they're all hoity-toity evil bastards. It's my gut feeling about them anyway.
I would not call them evil. Misguided, yes, but not evil. They are trying to stay alive to avoid Skulu. But
Acts of evil count as evil in my book.
I will not belabor that point. I can't really argue too much, as I tend to agree. As she kind of huffs, but I do know they're not the main adversary to be wary of. Skulu is a champion of chaos.
Well, that fits.
He used to be true neutral, but lately he has been different. And I do not know what is going on. So when I met you, I was trying to understand what happened to Skulu. But all I know is that he is different, and everyone else that has tried to understand, all we know is he's gotten more powerful, and we cannot stop him when he is in the kingdom.
Well, let's back up a second. Clearly, you're not just some powerful warlock. Who or what the hell are you, Agatha?
She transforms back into the beast and then transforms back into herself. I am your patron.
Oh, what?
Your powers?
Yeah. Wait. Well, I suppose that makes sense. Maybe. I've been wondering how in the hell I made a pact with someone that I don't remember.
You made the pact when you were alive fish.
Ish? Oh, wait. Does this have something to do with that whole prophecy? I'm still, what is it? How did I die and come back to life?
She then just goes, "How do you know?"
Because the freaking tentacle brain thing told me. It restored a memory. At least I think it was a memory, unless it was implanting a memory. I was pretty damn sure that was a memory, though.
Tentacle brain. Let's separate this first, and I will tell you the truth. You died 20 years ago from a burning tree. But I was told to bring you back. And to be honest, I am very happy, young one, that I did. I've quite enjoyed your company. But right now, haven't you noticed it's been a little weird that you haven't aged at all?
Wait, well, it's not like I know a lot of fairies or remember a whole lot from you. For all I know, this is how the aged fairies go. I mean, we're not exactly don't have a whole lot to work with.
She sighs and goes, "Yeah, that's fair." So she walks to the table and through the drawer and hands you back a mirror and asks you
Hands me
to
what?
hand you a mirror and asks
A
you
mirror.
to take a look.
Okay. Nix grabs the mirror with one hand and looks at it. What exactly am I looking in this mirror for? Is my hair all messy? I swear to God. I know I have like bed hair probably, so I'm probably need like a comb. You got a brush?
So as you take a look in the mirror, you're aghast to see that basically from the mouth above, you are totally just a skull, as it been charred from something burning. The mouth and through the neck, though, seem to be partially burned, but still what would be Nick's like. And as you take a look, your left wing is completely burnt off, and your right wing has many scar and tissue damage. And then she hands it back, and I can give you other mirrors. These are all what you currently look like and why you are not with the rest of your group right now.
With a panicked look of vanity, Nix is like touching her face and being like, please tell me that's not what I really am. Yeah, that's disgusting. That's gross. No, I'm pretty. No, no, no.
And she goes, "The magic will flow back to you, and you should be back to your Nick self, young one, by the end of the day or tomorrow. But now you know who you really are."
So you brought me back to life. But why? Why do I look like that in the mirror if you brought me back to life? It doesn't make any freaking sense. If you're so powerful, you can bring me back to life. Why don't I look normal in that magical mirror of yours? Huh?
I brought you back to life, but my power is to reconnect the soul, not to recorrect the body. But I use my magic to make it nearly impossible for anyone else to see what you really are, as long as you stay living.
Well, that's horrifying. How do I heal my body? Who do I? Whatever. Just write down and heal my body.
She kind of sighs and goes, "I've been spending these 20 years trying to figure that out." Well, 20 of your years. It's been 200 up in my plane of existence. And we still do not know how to fix your body. But your soul is where it should be. And your soul will always be.
Well, if
Because
you're so powerful and you're my patron, who are you, Agatha? What are you? I know you're obviously my patron, but uh, tell me something.
she smiles as her robe flutters around, and she then now has her own fairy wings. Except those fairy wings literally glow in a rainbow.
Nyx kind of just sort of stares in awe.
As that and then she holds her hand over her mouth and says, "Please shield your eyes." As she waits.
Nyx will shield her eyes.
So she then speaks. "I do not wish to blind you, my dear. As when you are covering your eyes, it is almost as if your hands are not there. You can see that her voice, when she speaks, is literally so bright with like her mouth is a prism, and many rainbow beams are being shot directly into your face for her power of her words, as it is literally going through your hands, but your eyes aren't burning. And goes, "All you need to know right now is that I am a very powerful fae in the celestial realm."
Well, it certainly makes sense considering my pact. Not that I can remember my pact, but considering some of the powers I keep managing to tap into, it makes sense. Not that I have a full understanding of those powers. Maybe you could have left me with a manual that came along with the Book of Shadows. That would have been nice, Agatha.
The Book of Shadows is your manual. You just haven't learned to fully read it yet. All of your power is right there, isn't it?
I can't exactly say I have full control over my powers. Seems to kind of be like a little wacky doodle.
Well, I will never say that it is 100% readable, but it is as readable as you need it to be at the time you need it. And I know you are, little one, frustrated by these riddles, but you know you enjoy them.
Oh, you always get like a good riddle. Can you work at that? Can't you?
And with that, I will allow you to do a Arcana or Religion check of your choice.
I'll do an Arcana with advantage from my medal.
Yep.
Thank God I have advantage. Please let me be better. That's a little better.
So you do know somehow of a being that is fate and celestial that has powers similar to what she says, and you know about the Eladrins. You don't know much about them, but you do know that with her powers and with what she has told you, you know she is telling the truth.
Right. Oh, this is all so headache inducing. So, Should we get back to this like prophecy, whatsy hoodles, and the weird protector of the realm thing? The kingdom, not the realm, whatever.
She takes out her hand. A seat comes right underneath her. The seat all of a sudden turns into a rainbow color, rainbow wood as she sits down. And she goes, "Yes, let's talk about this. We both have questions, so I'll let you ask one first." So she's waiting for you to ask her a
Sorry,
question.
I was wanted to make sure I got my. So, what exactly does I'm gonna mangle his name? Shoehorn, Shangri-La, Shangi, Shoe Fly Patno, Shoelu. Yeah, I think that was it. Shoelu. Trying to accomplish anyway. Does it have to do with Zabos?
Okay, I will. Zabos. Zabos is the king of the demons. Skulu has nothing. Oh. She then realizes Skulu. He was one of the lieutenants of Rorks, the god of chaos. The gnome is committing blasphemy on chaos as he is trying to force order in the chaotic world that Rorks wants. So, with that, he has definitely committed many sins, but Rorks has no hold over him. Now, why is Zabos being put here? Zabos fought against the great warrior Batham.
Who?
Batham.
Bath time. That's a weird name.
Batham is neither a demon or fiend, nor a god. He is not even of this realm. And was somehow defeated and kept away from this world. But we do not know how. It was done after the shield was created on the kingdom.
So, what exactly is the shield?
When you're better, you will see the shield, as it's only a couple of miles away from here.
So, are we outside of the shield then? Outside of the kingdom?
Yes, yes, you are.
Huh. Go figure. Kingdom's so large, I always thought that was kind of all there was.
Well, there are cracks in the shield. Right now, there are very many cracks in the shield. And that is why we were able to get you out. Well, you and your party members. Your party members are safely sleeping in our brig, but that's more for their safety than anyone
In
else.
the brick. Wait, I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, they're a interesting bunch that I've hooked up with, but why are they in the brig?
Honestly, it's more for their protection. We
Okay. Oh, well, we'll have to circle back to that one. But
I
anyway,
I will be happy to bring them to you once you are fully healed. And part of the reason that they're in the brig is so that they don't see you in your current state. Well, to be frank, that is most of the reason why they're in the brig right
so is the gnome behind whatever happened in Elderflower all those years ago? Because it seems like someone's definitely pitting the demons and humankind in the kingdom against each other.
now. That definitely sounds what a god of chaos would do, but Skulu must have a plan. But and the shield has prevented us from even scrying on him. Even now, with the shield going on there, we focus our energies on you, and we still cannot figure out what Skulu is doing or why.
So what now, Agatha? What in the hell are we supposed to do now? We were, frickin' Lady Gorbag originally wanted us to lay low and avoid the frickin' horde soldiers, and then Shulu and his nasty. What the? You, are you aware of what those horde soldier things are? Because they were frickin' weird, man.
Uh, she wants you to explain, and you don't have to explain. You could just say,
Yeah, Nyx will quickly elaborate on
yeah,
everything she saw regarding the horde soldiers and descriptions therein and so on, and whatever the
yeah.
hell amalgamation of creatures and so on.
You and Agatha will go back and forth for about 35, 40 minutes until she goes,
Mm-hmm.
oh, wow. And she just goes, so he actually casted a 10th level magic spell?
Uh-huh.
And she just,
Never seen anything like that, never even heard of anything like that. Is he actually humanoid, or is he something more? I thought only like deity level things could do that.
no. Well, mm, humanoids with enough power and enough powerful subjects might be able to cast a 10th level spell. But he has created he has made another realm in this realm. That's why we can't
Say
scry.
what?
So
He did
she
what now?
so she explains how Skulu has created, or her thoughts that he has created a a different realm, almost as if it's a bubble, like a whole nother world being brought in that's not supposed to be here, but is being held within that bubble, which is the shield. And it goes, that is why we weren't able to identify what's going on inside of there. It's because we assumed the laws of magic would be the same, but it's totally different. And with that, she goes, "That makes sense. Now, I do have a question for you, young one." And she wants you to explain your dream with the tentacle brain.
Well,
Yeah, you could just say,
something,
yeah,
you
you
know,
could, you could just say,
freaking weird ass thing that called itself the protector of the kingdom was poking at my brain and telling me to come back. Get going on about some prophecy nonsense, Agatha. What is this about some prophecy? Is this why you brought me back to life?
I was told to by the Celestial King. And he definitely outranks me, so I do what I am told.
Oh, prophecy. I didn't want to be a part of any freaking prophecy. Why can't I just live a nice, simple life? Just, applying my trade, making some money. No, I have to be special. I have to be a part of a freaking prophecy, Agatha.
She sighs and goes, "That was not planned, but that that holy bastard wouldn't tell me if it was part of a prophecy or not. But I still do not know of this prophecy."
Prophecy of me burning down the fucking kingdom, because that sounds really nice right about now.
But that must be a prophecy about the kingdom itself, not about this world or this realm, the true realm. And wait. Did it say the protector of the kingdom? It wasn't Skulu?
Nope. It seemed to imply that Skulu was I'll just recap whatever the hell
Yeah.
you were telling me, because it's a lot for me to go to my own notes that I'm writing as fast as I can.
yeah, I know. As I say, this is why I'm like, let's do this as a side session. Okay. So it was a legion. Did you get a look at it?
I mean, it kept on shifting. I did my best to try and see if I could sense anything about it, but it just kept on trying to probe my thoughts. And finally, I just threw up my hands and decided, what the fuck, and let it talk to me.
And when Skulu drained the energy, you saw mind flares from the heroes, correct? That answer
I don't
is
remember
yes,
that,
by
so
the
I'll
way.
just assume yes.
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 She is pondering. And the roll says I don't know if this is Githunki or an elder brain. They both can do and both speak or can speak similarly.
Does Nix know what that is?
No, this is beyond her knowledge right now. But
That's why I rolled.
Yep, she will explain to you both the Githronki and the Elder Brain.
Okay.
So you will have very general knowledge.
Yep.
basically, about the queen and an elder brain. And goes, that is why Skulu isn't taking over the kingdom. But why? Why is he turning to order instead of chaos? And she just goes, I don't understand. And it's not your fault, young one. This is just way above your pay grade right
Well, you got that right. So again, the question becomes, what the hell do you want me to do now, Agatha? Clearly, you're my patron. Clearly, I'm indebted to you. So what now?
now. She thinks and goes, I think your best action right now is to find Gorbag and see what she saw. I believe we can trust her.
So if I have to go back into the kingdom?
It's not as hard as you would think.
I'm a little nervous about doing the thing that weird ass protector brain tentacle legion thingy wants me to do, but that's what you want me to do. That's what you want me to do. It's not every day some warlock gets to sit down and have a little chatty poo with their patrons. So, at least you can offer me like a cup of tea or something before you lay all this crazy ass shit on me. I used to love your tea. You make the best tea, Agatha. I missed your tea.
She snaps her fingers, and a wooden, basically a breakfast and bread, like table, sits down there, and two sausages, a large egg, and a whole pitcher of tea lands on top, and goes. At least you're now hungry, which is always good, young one. And there is one more thing. And you're going to loathe this. But I think your best chance to be able to find Gorbag, your best bet to stay hidden, is to speak to Quantum.
Say what now?
You did not witness the rest of the battle. As me and Nintalis came and took out the Horde.
Oh, I saw Niflies and I saw whatever the hell freaking form that was that came battling in. Definitely saw Quantum. That's the last thing I saw before I passed the hell out.
So
pretty sure I was the last one standing.
The battle was after you guys have left. Quantum helped us finish up the Horde. And basically, he wants to take over the kingdom. And if we could take the kingdom away from Skulu, I think the whole realm will be safer.
Well, I like that idea in the slightest.
And you know what, young one? You may be correct. But I would rather have the lesser evil be in charge right now. But if you could come up with a different way, I would be 100% on board. But right now, I would highly suggest that you team up with Quantum right now as
I think I just threw up my breakfast when you said those words, Agatha.
Yeah. Normally I'd be yelling at you, but I actually understand this one. But Quantin has something more important to protect and is now, yes, he is power hungry. But he is much more trustworthy than Skulu. And Skulu could doom the world. The worst Quantin could do is fuck up the kingdom. And at that point,
All I'll do as you ask, but if I find an opportunity, something better, I intend to kill that fucker.
kill Skulu first. That is the only
Yes,
command.
ma'am.
That is the only command I will say. Afterwards, what would Quantin say?
Well,
Let
I
the
did want to
chips-
kill that stupid gnome fucker too, so I suppose I can just change my little priority poo list.
Then you could let the chips fall where they may. And if they fall, disgorging and choking him to death, all the better. Isn't that right, little one?
Master Agatha.
With that, that is if I learn of anything else, I will be happy to tell you. Uh, but with that, it is Blot. Are you hearing the echo off of the Discord or just off of the single person? Let me know. Because if it's that, that's the her sound effect. If you're hearing a double thing, let me know. But with that single person, yeah, that's just her voice thing. And lore reason, yes, you just kind of missed it actually. But so back to there. But right now, I will let I need to do a lot more investigation now, and to try to understand what is going on.
Oh. Well. I don't suppose you have anything to send us on your way before you disappear on us again. I mean, you know what you always taught me. You always look out for number one and number two.
Yes, unfortunately, my power was drained by that battle. I don't have anything, but the shops here are more plentiful than the kingdom. So you might be able to find a bit more magic to your taste compared to the kingdom.
It is what it is.
She does drop down 200 gold.
Woohoo! You've always been the best, Agatha.
I know you wanted a magic item, but that is payment I got from Quantin to spare his life. And by payment, I'm not even sure he knows it's missing. She has a big smile.
That might be the best thing I've heard all day.
I thought that would bring a smile to your face, young one. And with that, she gets up and basically starts to walk away. And she will just walk outside, and we'll just put her in the GM layer for now. At this point, you are back eating breakfast. You do not have enough energy on you right now to actually get out of bed right now.
Okay.
After breakfast, you magically fall back asleep for another day.
Okay.
With that, give me a wisdom save. So you're going to wake up. You grab the mirror. Your face is back to Nyx instead of uh, the rambling bones. And you wake up feeling much more relaxed and refreshed. And you have 5 temporary HP.
Oh, okay.
And with that, I will get back to my correct settings, set her back. Once you wake up, Agatha comes back and goes, "You're looking much better. Are you ready to meet your friends?"
I suppose so.
They're ready for
Wait, have they been asleep or locked up this whole time? Because they're gonna be cranky.
They're just waking up. As she smiles and goes, "Sleepy birds make the best birds, don't you think?"
They do indeed, Agatha. They do indeed. Wait, is it okay to keep calling you Agatha? I'm not supposed to. You have some other name I'm supposed to use. Like I said before, it's kind of weird to be able to have a little chatty poo with your patron.
Agatha definitely works. I enjoy that name now, so let's use it.
Okay then.
And with that, when you walk down, it will be at the end of all 5 or all 4 of the others waking up.
And I assume that's our cutoff point then.
That is our cutoff point.
Very nice.
And I will say that you will be allowed to, if you wish, tell them what goes on, and basically then they could just watch this as this is now on YouTube.
Awesome.
So